Topic: Living with Purpose, Not Perfection. A Path to Fulfillment and Inner Balance. Written by Professor Paul, Ph.D. Me Foundation Monthly Lecture, Series 43, May 3, 2026. The pursuit of a blameless life, one that pleases everyone and avoids all faults, often becomes an unattainable dream. Many who chase this ideal end up living not for themselves, but for others' expectations, and in doing so, they lose direction, identity, and peace of mind. The result is often frustration or even quiet despair. The reality is that human beings are created with individual will, purpose, and limitations. When a person abandons their own purpose in an attempt to satisfy everyone else, it is like trying to fill an ocean with sand, an endless and exhausting effort that can never succeed. Human desires are ever-growing, and no individual can fully satisfy them. True completeness lies beyond human approval. A life driven by constant approval-seeking leads to imbalance. While it is good to be kind and considerate, it must be practiced with wisdom and moderation. Kindness without discernment can be misunderstood or exploited, especially in a world where some individuals equate generosity with weakness. There are those who capitalize on others' goodwill, using relationships as tools for personal gain rather than valuing them as meaningful connections. This does not diminish the importance of kindness. Rather, it highlights the need for intentional and strategic living. One must be kind, but also wise, giving with purpose, setting boundaries, and preserving self-worth. Life itself is built on choices, and each decision shapes the direction of one's future. Some people pursue only temporary pleasures, driven by immediate satisfaction without regard for long-term consequences. Such pleasures are seasonal and fleeting. Others, however, are guided by foresight. They invest in what is enduring: values, discipline, knowledge, and purposeful relationships that benefit not only the present but also their future and generations to come. This distinction is what separates one individual from another. It is not merely circumstance, but daily decisions that define destiny. It is also important to acknowledge that not all poor decisions arise from ignorance alone. Many are influenced by environment, social circles, external pressures, and a lack of proper mentorship. Yet while these factors may shape experience, they do not excuse stagnation. Growth begins when individuals take responsibility for their lives. Blaming parents, siblings, or friends for one's shortcomings may offer temporary comfort, but it prevents progress. True advancement comes from self-awareness, the courage to recognize mistakes, the willingness to learn from them, and the discipline to make better choices moving forward. Fulfillment in life is closely tied to inner clarity and purpose. A person cannot rise beyond the level of their own vision and understanding. What resides within, the depth of thought, strength of character, and clarity of purpose, determines outward achievement. Determination, therefore, becomes a critical force. It sustains effort through challenges and keeps focus aligned with long-term goals. Every individual is created with a unique purpose, and while destiny may be preordained in principle, it requires deliberate effort to be realized. Without vision, direction is lost. Without discipline, potential remains unused. Many people miss their purpose not because it was absent, but because it was neglected. Carelessness, distraction, and lack of vision often lead individuals away from their true path. In a world filled with distractions and superficial attractions, it is easy to mistake appearance for value. Not all that glitter has value. Wisdom requires discernment, the ability to distinguish between what is temporary and what is lasting, between what is appealing and what is meaningful. To live a life of fulfillment, one must embrace balance. Be kind but not naive. Be generous but not without boundaries. Be ambitious but guided by purpose. Accept that perfection is not the goal. Growth is. Take responsibility for your journey, learn continuously, and remain open to guidance and self-improvement. Seek strength beyond yourself through reflection, faith, and discipline. Ultimately, life is a responsibility entrusted to each individual. It must be carried with courage and managed with care. The future belongs to those who combine wisdom with action, vision with discipline, and kindness with strength. Rise with intention, move forward with clarity, and pursue your purpose with both courage and caution. Courtesy of Me Foundation, committed to human capacity building worldwide, just a voice of reasoning in a complex dispensation. Thank you for listening. Please share to inspire others.